God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it resonates with you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll continue receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. And if you'd like, check out the first pinned comment, where you'll find a heartfelt prayer and a suggestion that may inspire your spiritual journey. God said, "Beloved child, listen to me carefully, for my words are not just sounds carried by the wind, they carry life, direction, and healing for your heart. Every phrase I speak to you has the purpose of reaching the deepest part of your soul, where sometimes you hide your pain and hopes. I know each one of them. I know what you carry in silence, the tears you hide, the dreams you almost forgot. But I tell you now, lift up your eyes, for I am about to bring upon you a new season." Do you feel ready for a profound change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Sometimes, all we need is a small step of faith to open the doors to abundance, peace, and blessings that God has already reserved for us. A simple 1-minute prayer can be the beginning of a spiritual journey that transforms the inside and reflects on the outside. If you want to attract more light, balance, and prosperity, both spiritual and material, click the link pinned in the first comment. There, you will find a simple practice, lovingly guided, that can help you connect more deeply with the divine presence in your life. A time when hope will cease to be just a thought and will become an experience. The promises I made to you are not in vain. They are alive and pulsating, waiting only for the right time to bloom. You have not been forgotten or ignored. On the contrary, you have been carefully prepared for the days to come. In every detail of your story, I have been working, even when the silence seemed to shout abandonment. Nothing about you escapes my notice. I know your deepest desires and your struggle to keep faith when everything seems to fall apart. But remember what my son said, "In the world you will have trouble. But take heart. I have overcome the world." John chapter 16 verse 33. And if ye overcame it, you will overcome too. Comment: God sustains me even when everything seems silent. Beloved son, I want you to know that there is a reason for every moment you go through, even those you cannot yet understand. Every difficulty that seems too heavy, every waiting that seems endless, every door that closes before you, all of this is part of a greater plan, a plan that I myself have prepared for your good. Often, what seems like delay, failure, or loss is actually a necessary adjustment so that the blessing I have reserved for you arrives in fullness and perfection. It is not your effort or your strength that will guarantee the fulfillment of the promises I made to you, but your faith in me, in my faithfulness, and in my infinite love. Comment: God sustains me even when everything seems silent. Walk with me, even if your steps are slow and tired, even if the road seems long and hard. What matters is not the speed of your journey, but the direction your feet are pointed. Many have looked at you and have not seen the value I placed within your being, have not noticed the light I radiate in your soul. But I see, my son, I know every part of your heart and I know exactly who you are. And soon, when you least expect it, those who ignored you will notice a different light in you, the light of my presence that never abandoned you. They will see the transformation I am working inside you, the peace that now dwells in you, the strength that sustains you before the storms. They will realize that you are not just the fruit of your effort, but of my constant care and my mighty hand that never lets you go. Therefore, do not allow criticism or rejection to shake your confidence. I am with you, and that is enough so that you never fear. Remember, dear son, the dreams I planted inside your heart. Those desires that arose without logical explanation, those aspirations that seemed to appear out of nowhere, I was the one who put them there. They are divine seeds, full of life and hope, waiting for the right moment to bloom and bear fruit. Do not abandon these dreams before obstacles. Do not let fear or doubt extinguish the flame I lit within you. Instead, water these seeds with firm faith, with gratitude for every small advance, and with perseverance, even when it seems hard to keep going. I know that sometimes you lack strength, that tears fall without warning, and that tiredness insists on dominating you. In those moments, I invite you to come to me, to sit at my feet, and let me renew your weary spirit. I have living waters that refresh your inside, balms that heal your deepest wounds, peace that calms your restless mind. I do not want you to live imprisoned by anxiety or fear of the future, for your destiny is safe in my hands. I can assure you that the future I have for you is full of hope and purpose. In Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, I promised you, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Trust these words with all your being, even when everything seems contrary. The truth is with me, and the truth is that your tomorrow will be better than today. Even if the nights seem dark and endless, the light of my faithfulness will never be extinguished in your life. Son, in this world full of noise and confusing voices, I want to be your voice of peace, your safe harbor amid the storms. Many opinions and pieces of advice will come to you, some full of wisdom, others filled with deceit, capable of confusing you and leading you away from the path I prepared for you. Learn to discern carefully, for not everything that seems good truly is. Not everyone who calls themselves your friend has your best interest in mind. But I will give you understanding and clarity so that you can recognize what is true and what is false, what comes from me and what is deception from the enemy. Do not let yourself be guided by others' visions, for often the crowd walks where there is no life, while I invite you to follow the road less traveled, the one that leads to fullness and the fulfillment of your mission. The courage to follow what is right will not come from the world, but from your intimacy with me. In Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 and 6, I left you this teaching: trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. Even when you do not understand the reasons for what happens, trust. Trust because I am faithful, and my care for you is constant. My light will shine in your life, even in the darkest nights, and I will walk with you until the end of your days. Do not fear, for I am your refuge and your strength, the secure support that never fails. Stand firm, beloved son, and let my love lead you every step of the way. Did you know there is an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that greatly impacted my life, and we would like to invite you to learn about this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. Therefore, it is important to seek His blessings with faith and confidence, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you want to support our work and the team dedicated to bringing inspiring and transformative content, we invite you to check out our product. The link is available in the first comment so you can discover how this technique can also help in your journey. Your contribution helps us continue sharing messages that make a difference. We are very grateful for your trust and support. I know the path is not always easy and that sometimes circumstances seem to conspire against your desires and plans. It is natural to feel tired and even discouraged when everything around seems uncertain. But I want you to know that you were not created to live in fear or doubt. Your value is not conditioned on others' opinions, nor on the mistakes you may make. You are precious to me just as you are, with all the imperfections that make you human. Do not let harsh words or unfair criticism bring you down. Remember that what really matters is the vision I have of you, the vision of a beloved child, strong and capable of transforming his own destiny. I am here to lift you up when you fall, to wipe away your tears and renew your strength. Trust, for I will never abandon you, even when the world seems cold and indifferent. Comment, I trust in the Lord because He is faithful and never abandons His children, even in the hardest moments. In Psalm 34 verse 18 it is written, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit." When your soul is troubled, when sadness wants to dominate your thoughts, I will be there, closer than you can imagine. My presence is not only for moments of joy but especially for moments of pain and silence. Do not fear opening your heart to me, for I understand every tear and every sigh. I want you to learn to recognize my voice in the small things of life, in the smile of a friend, in the warmth of the sun, in the gentle breeze that touches your face. My faithfulness remains unwavering, and my grace is sufficient to cover each of your needs. Remember that even when it seems all is lost, I am the God who makes the impossible happen, and what no one sees, I am already preparing. Comment, when I feel weak, I remember that God's strength is made perfect in my weakness. Do not allow doubts to stop you from moving forward. Every step you take, even if small, is progress toward the purpose I have prepared for your life. Do not look back with regret, but forward with hope. With each new dawn, I will renew your strength and give you courage to continue. Your journey is unique and, despite the struggles, full of meaning. I never promised you a life without challenges, but I promised to be with you in every battle. So lift your head, take a deep breath, and move forward, because great things are being prepared for you. I am working behind the scenes in your life, aligning everything so that at the right time, you can harvest the fruits of what you planted with faith and perseverance. Trust, my child, because I am your refuge and your fortress. Comment, even in the storms of life, I hold firm to the hope He gives me. Neither defeats, nor mistakes, nor fear or insecurity can separate us. I love you with an eternal and unconditional love. I am with you in every smile and every tear. Even when you cannot see a way out, I will be there to guide and strengthen you. Give me your fears, your dreams, and all the doubts that trouble you, for I am the Father who cares, who protects, and who never abandons. Walk with faith, rest in my embrace, and allow my love to transform your life. Always remember, you are my beloved child, and everything I do out of love for you. Move forward confidently, for I will never leave you alone. Comment, I know nothing can separate me from the infinite love of the Father. On the journey you walk, many responsibilities and challenges present themselves before you, each with its purpose and meaning. Know that these moments are not just obstacles but doors opening to the revelation of the purpose I have planned for your life. Often, the strength you seek in your circumstances may seem insufficient or fleeting, but I want you to know, your true strength lies in the intimate and eternal connection we share. It is from this bond that you can draw courage, wisdom, and peace even when the world seems to collapse. This connection is your safe refuge, the inexhaustible source of support that never fails. If in your heart there is a desire for transformation, for deep changes for yourself and those you love, remember that I am the root of that change, the essence of your renewal. Continue on the path you have already begun. It is a path of faith and surrender, where your focus and commitment are the guides that light your steps. Put this union above all else and trust that I ask only what you can offer, a sincere love, a true seeking. Reserve daily moments to be with me. These moments, though small, are powerful seeds that grow inside you. When you allow yourself to feel my presence, you begin to desire more time by my side, for this communion is food for your soul. Every minute dedicated to seeking my guidance renews your inner strength, rekindles hope, and invigorates your spirit to face the daily challenges life brings. Do not wait to be perfect, for I have already seen your heart and accept you as you are. My actions are not conditioned on your performance but on the sincerity of your being. I know your imperfections and yet cover you with the mantle of understanding and forgiveness. You do not need to carry the weight of every mistake as if it were your ultimate burden. With every fall, rise up with the certainty that you are not alone. When doubt arises, when the path seems dark and decisions are difficult, turn to me. The wisdom I offer you is present in written words, in the counsel of those who live according to the truth I teach, and also in the silence where my voice whispers. Always be attentive, for I communicate in many ways, through the heart, intuition, and the signs that surround you. I empower you to overcome obstacles, even though I have not promised a life free from difficulties. Now imagine a crown of triumph resting upon your head, a symbol of the honor I grant you and the strength that surrounds you. You are clothed with integrity, courage, and determination. I give you the power to cross borders and prepare you to be a beacon of faith for those paralyzed by fear or trapped in the past. I open paths before you and listen to every plea for help that comes from your heart. With every difficulty, I will be by your side, guiding your steps, opening doors to new opportunities, and preparing you to grow in wisdom. The lessons life offers you, even the hardest ones, are for your strengthening, so you may become wiser and more humble. You will receive abundant blessings, and my light will never leave your home, protecting you day and night. No shadow, no negative force can shake the peace I grant you. Always remember that you were redeemed by an unconditional love that remains faithful at all times. May this truth be your guiding light in the choices you make and on the uncertain roads of life. Never forget, you are never alone. Even when loneliness seems overwhelming, my presence is constant, a safe harbor in the midst of the storm. Find comfort in this certainty and let it strengthen your faith and courage. The trust we share is your shield against doubt and discouragement. Do not allow negative thoughts to dominate your mind or insecurity to extinguish the flame that burns within you. Let my message be clear and firm. You are deeply loved, and your journey is protected by a love that never fails. Face life with confidence and resilience, speaking these truths to yourself daily, for they are the nourishment of the soul and the impulse to keep going. Every morning, before facing the world and its distractions, turn your heart toward me. Let your first words be a sincere acknowledgement and gratitude for life, for the strength, and for the love you receive. Do not let the busyness of the day pull you away from this vital connection, for many voices will try to divert you from the path. Remember the source of all your blessings and dedicate time to nurture this relationship, for it is the foundation of all that you are and all you wish to be. I deeply value you and every person in your life, but no relationship compares to the one we share. No other bond can replace the unique space I reserve for you in my heart. If you desire to live in victory, to experience true joy, and to possess the strength necessary to overcome any adversity, do not ignore my voice. I am engraving essential teachings on your heart so that, with genuine faith, you can navigate life's crises with confidence. If you allow doubt to take hold, you may feel the weight of old anxieties and the return of sadness. Do not forget where your hope comes from. Whatever the challenges, remain vigilant and steadfast in our connection. Entrust your plans to me, trust in my care, and wait patiently. I will lead you, managing every obstacle with wisdom and love. I do not promise the path will be free of difficulties, but I assure you I will never abandon you. Every trial you face has a purpose, to make you stronger, wiser, and more capable of living fully. Abundant blessings are reserved for you, and my light shines on your home day and night, driving away all darkness. No opposing force can dominate you or hold you captive. Always remember the care that rescued you. Take the necessary steps to preserve this protection, to keep your heart open to my presence and your spirit firm in faith. Walk confidently, knowing that I am your constant support, your faithful guide, and your infinite love. I am already facing all challenges for you, my beloved child. I ask that you keep your mind always open and receptive, for true growth is born from understanding. Your victory is closer than you imagine. Trust me and allow me to renew your strength when you are weary and broken. Believe in my guidance and you will see doors opening before your eyes. Every moment of weakness will be accompanied by a rebirth of strength and courage. May your trust in me be the firm foundation that sustains your journey, helping you overcome every obstacle with determination. I live within you, filling your heart with my love and constant care. I never intended for you to live in fear, for you were made for a future full of light and hope. Trust that my presence in you is the inexhaustible source of hope. Free yourself from negative thoughts and the voices that say hope is lost. Even when you feel exhausted, hurt, or discouraged, know that my promises are true and that you have within you the strength to overcome any difficulty. Keep listening to my words and let the wisdom I share nourish your soul. Come to me every day, see the world through my eyes, and trust me fully. I know every part of your being, including your imperfections, and I love you just as you are. Your sincere prayers have power, and I will answer when you ask with faith. By following this path of trust, you will receive blessings that will lift your spirit. Keep your heart humble and open, for I will care for you. Know that every challenge you face strengthens our bond and shapes your destiny for the better. Believe in my words and allow them to guide your life. When fear tries to dominate you, speak my message of hope aloud, so it fills your heart with strength and courage. You are deeply loved, and nothing can separate you from my love and protection. Amid storms and uncertainties, entrust your worries to me, for I can transform even the hardest situations into opportunities for growth and learning. Trust me and move forward, for you are never alone. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, please write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.